So hey guys, it's Charles. Welcome back to another keyboard talk. Today we're gonna talk about CHICLET or CHICLET keycaps. So what I have here is a Chinese brand CHICLET keycaps. It is currently installed here in the lam-ang Pro. So this keycap, it didn't come with a box. It just came with a plastic container with a generic key puller. So this is the key puller it came with. So this keycap is around 5.6 centimeters tall. This is in comparison with an OEM profile. So there's quite a difference in height. The CHICLET has a uniform angle, while the OEM has a angle with it for an ergonomic use, so it would be more comfortable to type. So the CHICLET keycap is also made with plastic, but the surface is smooth. It's like encapsulated with plastic, although there's a small curvature for the fingers to rest in when typing. So this CHICLET keycap comes with two colors. I just opted with the black one. So I've chosen the black one since it would look great at night, especially with the RGB. The fonts are good looking, very simplistic, although it is quite hard to see when the keyboard backlight is off. The fonts are also not that visible in natural light or even in a well-lighted room. So I highly recommend buying these black chiclets on a keyboard with a good backlight. So if your keyboard doesn't come with a backlight or it doesn't have any RGB, then probably you will have a bad time seeing those keycap fonts, especially in the morning, especially in the night time when you are trying to work. So these keycaps are not that expensive. These cost me around $10. So I bought these keycaps in Lazada, or you could also buy them in Shopee. I'm not really sure if you could buy them at Amazon. I have tried searching for it, but I have failed and I didn't really see any search response or search results from Amazon. So comment down below if you know where to buy this kind of keycaps, especially if you are living in America or somewhere in Europe. So now I would like to talk about the comfort, the feeling of it when typing, and the feeling of it when playing games. So honestly, the feeling is okay. It's nothing special about it. So for me, the comfort, it still depends on the key switches that you use. In this keyboard, I am using Optimus Silent Whites. These key switches are very quiet, especially when you use the CHICLET keycaps. The silence has been improved. As you can see, these keycaps are low profile, so they do lessen the sound quite a bit in comparison with other keycap profiles such as the OEM or the SA profiles. So when I'm using these keycaps while typing, I feel no discomfort. Only the downside is that the keycaps are quite smooth. So when you try to type, sometimes your fingers glide through it. In comparison with other keycaps, such as the OEM, sometimes you would find a rough area in the surface of the OEM keycaps, whereas in the CHICLET keycaps, there are no rough areas. It's just pure plastic, so it's quite smooth. So it has the same feeling of typing with a laptop. So if you are used with the keycaps of your laptop, then this would be a great one for you. I highly recommend buying this one. Also, the F and G keycaps have no bumps to them, so I'm not sure if that is such a big deciding factor for you guys. I just wanted to leave them out. So now for gaming, To be honest with you, it is okay. I have played multiple games with it. I have played Dota, I have played League of Legends, and I have played some first-person shooter such as Valorant and Counter-Strike. And just like in the typing experience, you know, the feeling of it is just like playing in your keyboard, or what I'm trying to say is playing with this is just like playing with your laptop keyboard. So there's just a problem, the problem of it being too slippery when playing. So because there's no angle to it and there's no rough area in the surface, sometimes when your game gets too complicated, sometimes you would misclick a button or misclick a key, so that would sometimes mess up your game, or that would sometimes mess up your focus while playing. But in the end, just don't blame the keycaps when you lose the game. It's not all about the keycaps, it's still about how good you are in the game. Buying the chiclet keycaps doesn't really affect much. It's just the comfort that you have while playing it, or the comfort that you have while playing the video game. So in the sound area, I still believe that the key switches have the biggest factor in the sound that the keyboard produces. Using these keycaps did lessen the sound of the keyboard by around 10%. Since they are low profile keycaps, when you are bottoming out, the keycaps do not hit the plate of the board. So in conclusion, I would just like to rate the keycaps in some categories such as aesthetics, typing, gaming, and price. I have to say the chiclet keycaps are quite aesthetic, or they are good for aesthetic purposes. They look good with the RGB, and I have to say they are quite nice to look at, especially at night. So I think I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Now the typing experience, they are quite comfortable to use. They are quite comfortable to type on. You might just get some typos here and there due to it having no rough area in the keycap and having no angle. So I would give it a 6 out of 10. No, actually I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Now for gaming. For the gaming category, like I've said, it just feels like you're playing on a laptop keyboard. There's no clear markings on the keycaps. There's no rough area in the keycaps, so it has the same problem with the typing experience. Sometimes you would misclick or mispress a button or a key, and sometimes that would mess up your game. So I would give it a 7 out of 10. Now for the price, in the price category, these keycaps are very affordable, and it is a good option for when you are on a budget. So I have to say these keycaps are already a good upgrade, especially since it just cost around $10. So in the price category, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Now, do I recommend these keycaps for the beginners or for you guys who are keyboard enthusiasts? I would say yes and no. Yes, if you are used in using your laptop keyboard, or if you have grown in using your laptop keyboard, especially when you're working in your office laptop, or maybe you're still in high school or in college and you're still using your laptop for your homeworks or for your school works, then I do highly recommend buying these keycaps and put them on your mechanical keyboards. Now, I don't recommend buying these keycaps if you are not used in using your own laptop. Maybe you are not just used with typing on a low profile keyboard. But if you really want a low profile keyboard, since maybe you are a really die-hard keyboard enthusiast, or maybe you just want to buy them just to add to your collection, then go ahead and buy this keyboard. Go ahead and buy these keycaps. I'm not trying to stop you buying this. It is a good investment for me. I really enjoy them. But I have to say, if you're looking for a low profile keycap, I would rather go with the SA or a cherry profile keycap, since they are just better options, especially if you are new or if you want to be a keyboard enthusiast. I suggest you go to the cherry profile or the DSA profile first before buying these CHICLET keycaps. So that's it for this video. Please leave a like and comment down below on what you think. If there are questions that you would like to ask, leave it in the comment section. Let me know if you want more of this in-depth and well-detailed keycap reviews. Please do subscribe to help me out in my channel. Comment down below on what you think. If you agree with me, or if you have something to say, leave it down below. If you have a question, leave it down below also in the comment section. So that's it for this video. Stay safe, everyone.